What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up emotionally. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? This Friday, March 28th, we will be having a live stream at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Man, grab whatever popcorn, potato chips, whatever it is you be snacking on. Grab whatever it is you be sipping on, drinking on. Man, come hang out with us 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, and watch the fireworks. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. We're gonna go in that day. We're going in on that live stream, man. You guys already know it's gonna be rough. Um, Today I want to have a real heart to heart with you guys. I want to talk to you guys about something that's changed my life, that's helping my growth and development tremendously. You know, it's the ability to be able to live in the moment, not just live in the moment, but to be able to just filter out all of the toxic bullshit in life. So many of us, and I live in New York City, and I was out and I was just looking at the lights in the buildings and stuff, the landscape last night. And it's like, man, when you look at the city from afar, it's like, man, it's so beautiful. It's like breathtaking, the skyscrapers and just all the lights and just the ambiance is just so beautiful. It's like so breathtaking that it'll never get old to me. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. And it looks so peaceful from afar. And I was telling my coworker, I said, it's crazy how you look at that and that's a freaking postcard. You look at that and that's so fucking beautiful. But then once you get within that city, once you get within that area right there, it's nothing like that. And what I mean by that, man, it's hellish, it's chaotic, it's noise every fucking where. It's all these energies. But when you're from afar and you're looking at it from the other side of the water, it's like, man, that's fucking badass. That's fucking nice. That's beautiful as hell. And then when you get there, it's like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. Why do I feel like this? And all this fucking noise in the train and the sirens and the cars and the horns and the people and just the music is just noise. 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 And one of the things that I've had to learn throughout my life was learning how to filter out all of the stupid shit, learning how to filter out all of the unwanted energies, learning how to filter out the chaos and the bullshit of life, learning how to filter out all of the distractions. We're going there today. This is going to be deep. And one of the things that's helped me in this process is I wear these earrings. And anytime you see me, I don't know if you can see them, but anytime you see me with my brown earrings on, they're not brown diamonds, they're smoky quartz. Um, and I haven't worn this bracelet in a while, but right here, smoky quartz, a couple other pieces right here, double terminated piece, smoky quartz. Probably my favorite piece right here. I love this piece right here. This is my baby right here. Yeah, smoky quartz. Um, and one of the things about smoky quartz is a very grounding crystal. It grounds you. One of the things that it does is it filters out all of the unwanted and negative energy. Stay with me. So, smoky quartz is said to have the ability to all the negative energies from the computers and the cell phones and just all the stuff that's going on around us. All this unwanted stuff that we don't even see, but we could feel it. And sometimes you can't even feel it if you're not sensitive to it. One of the things that it does is, as far as Smoky Quartz, is it filters all the unwanted stuff. It's a protection stone. It protects you from the negative energies. It's like a protection field around you. What am I talking about? For those of us that are children of a God, for those of us that know who we are, for those of us that have put in the work, the emotional, spiritual work to understand who we are, why we're here. So many people walk around in fear. So many people walk around full of anxiety and depression and all this other toxic energy. But those of us that have put in that work, everybody say they chosen ain't put in that work. Everybody say they're a child of God ain't put in that fucking work. I don't give a damn what label you've given yourself. There's star seeds, light workers, healers, and all these other people, and I'm not knocking it, but everybody ain't put in the fucking work. We give ourselves titles to feel important. We give ourselves titles for our fucking ego. But we ain't put in the work, the great majority of us. And so we walk around with all this stress and I can't be on the train. It's too much negative energy. And how the fuck you a child of God and you afraid to be on the fucking subway? How the fuck you a child of God and you afraid to be around people because of their negative energy and what do? You ain't no fucking child of God. You're a fucking coward. You're somebody that ain't put in the fucking work. You read the fucking Bible, you know the fucking scriptures, but you ain't put in the emotional work to grow the fuck up and understand who you is. Oh, we're going there today. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. This is spiritual boot camp. This is for grown folks. We've got to grow the fuck up and stop playing these bullshit fucking games. We've got to stop fucking lying to ourselves. We've got to stop fucking deceiving everybody else. Game recognize game, real recognize real. How the fuck can you say you serve the Most High? How the fuck can you say you're protected and woo-doo-doo, but then you're terrified of being on the subway? You're terrified of being around people. You're terrified of traveling because and this might happen. Who the fuck are you? You don't know the fucking power you fucking possess. We've got to grow the fuck up. You don't understand the fucking power you have. And the truth is, I guess you ain't got that kind of fucking power because you ain't put in the fucking work. So I can understand why you're a fucking coward. I can understand why you're fucking scared. I can understand why you're fucking living in fear. I can understand why you got all this fucking anxiety. Because you ain't put in the fucking emotional work to grow the fuck up. And it is what it is. I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. I'm just saying we got to grow the fuck up. I'm just saying we got to stop being fucking distracted with every fucking thing else. I'm just saying we got to get our fucking priorities straight. One of the things about Smoky Quartz, and you guys heard me talking about it in a few other videos, the power of now. The power of now. Living in the moment. Living in the moment. Not being caught up in the fucking past. Good or bad. There's so many people that I talk to, man, all they talk about is, man, I remember when we played that football game. I remember when we ran track and da 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 da. I remember when we played baseball and da 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 da. Man, you remember when you kicked that dude in the fucking throat and da da da. All this stupid, bro, we did this shit in fucking high school. We 50 fucking years old now. Why are you still talking about this bullshit? Why the fuck are you still talking about what you did in fucking high school? Why the fuck you still talking about what you did in fucking college? You living in your fucking memories. Good or bad. Those are great moments for them and they'll never let them go. They hold on to them because they ain't got no other fucking good moments. Just like we hold on to those negative moments. What Smokey Quartz does. It reminds us to let that shit go. What Smokey Quartz does is it shows us, hey, hold on, time out. You gotta learn to filter that shit. That's no longer serving you. You gotta learn to let that shit go. You gotta learn to let all that shit go. That's not in your best interest. You gotta learn to be grounded in the moment. The power of living in the present, the power of living in the moment. Not being caught up on what might happen in the fucking future, not being caught up on what fucking happened in the past, living in the moment. Understanding who I am, understanding that I'm fucking protected. Understand I ain't got to walk in fucking fear. I ain't got to live in fucking fear. We don't have to live like that. And the truth be told, you live like that because you choose to live like that. You live in depression and frustration and anxiety and fear and hatred and all that other negative, toxic ass bullshit because you make a subconscious choice to live like that. You make that choice. The president can't make you live in fear. The politicians don't have the power to make you live in fear. The news media don't have the power to make you live in fear. The, your fucking raggedy ass preacher ain't got the fucking power to make you live in fear of going to hell and all this other stupid ass shit. You live in fear because you don't know who the fuck you are. You live in fear because you don't know the fucking power you're walking around with. You live in fear because you ain't grown up emotionally and spiritually. That's real shit. That's real shit. So you don't understand what you're capable of accomplishing. You don't understand how powerful you are. You don't understand that you have the ability to walk into an area and change the dynamics of it. You don't understand that as a real chosen one, as a real light worker, as a real star seed, as a real beacon of hope, a real beacon of love, you have the ability. You have the power to walk into a room, to walk into a meeting, to walk into a place, a space, and change the whole fucking dynamics of what the fuck is going on. We have that fucking power. What the fuck you crying about? What the fuck you scared for? What the fuck you walking around intimidated for? You guys have heard me talk about this a lot in regards to thermostats and thermometers. The great majority of human beings walking this planet are thermometers. They're thermometers. The great majority of people calling themselves star seeds and light workers and healers and children of God, they're fucking thermometers. That's all they are. They're a fucking thermometer. And what do I mean by thermometer? A thermometer just tells you the fucking temperature of what's going on. A thermometer just has the ability to say the temperature is this hot, the temperature is this cold. It does not have the ability to change the temperature. It does not have the ability to regulate the environment. It just tells you what it is. And these are the same motherfuckers running around calling themselves fucking woke. These are the same motherfuckers running around saying that they're fucking enlightened because they can tell you what it is. That's all you're capable of doing, and you can't even really tell me that. We're going there today. It's gonna get rough. The thermometer says, yes, this is the environment. This is the temperature of the environment. I don't like this environment being this cold. I'm gonna set I want the temperature to be 72 degrees. It's 48 degrees in here. It's too fucking cold. I want it at 72, and I'm gonna change the environment because I say so. The environment has to be 72 degrees for my comfortability. And so the room has to change and warm up to be 72 degrees. Why? Because the thermometer, excuse me, the thermostat, back up. The thermostat says it's too cold in here. I don't want it this cold. I want it 72. And because the thermostat said that, the room, the dynamics of the room, the environment, the ambience has to change. It has to change to what the thermostat said. The thermostat regulates the environment or the temperature. The thermometer just reads it. The thermometer just tells you what it is. The thermostat says it is that, but I'm changing it. It is this, but I don't like this. It is this, but I want it to be this. And because I said I want it to be this, it has to change to my accommodations. It has to change to what I say. Why? Because I regulate the environment. Catch this. As real light workers, as real chosen ones, as real star seeds, as real children of God, we change the fucking environment when we walk in. We change the fucking environment when we show up. When I show up, peace comes. When I show up, joy comes. When I show up, everybody's good. Why? Because that's who I am. I'm a motherfucking thermostat, and I don't give a fuck what you tripping on. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. When I show up, this is what it's gonna be. We ain't got time for the hoorah shit. We ain't got time for the bullshit. When I show up, bring it down. Bring it down. Come on. I understand you mad. I understand you on 10 right now. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. I'm not asking you. This is not a fucking democracy. We're not going to take a vote on it. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. When I show up, I say that it has to be this and it has to be that. In the fucking conversation. Why? Because I'm a fucking thermostat and I change the ambiance. I change the environment. I filter out all of the bullshit. I dismiss the negativity. I see it, I understand it, but I'm not dealing with the bullshit. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. We've got to grow the fuck up. We've got to understand who the fuck we are. We've got to understand the power that we possess. Yes, I live in New York City and I ride the subways damn near 7 days a week. And there are crazy stuff that happen. There are a lot of people that are mentally disturbed. But the truth is, I've never seen no stupid shit happen. And I tell people this all the time. I've never seen stupid shit happen on the subway. I've been here almost 3 years. Been riding the trains every day since then. I don't see stupid shit happen. I don't. I might hear about it later, but I've never witnessed it. I see people that are emotionally disturbed. And they start there, yeah, 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 yeah. And they're like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. You got me fucked up. And they'll look at me and I'm looking at them like, and in my mind, I'm telling them, go on somewhere else with that bullshit. Take that shit to another fucking train. Take that shit to another fucking car. Shut the fuck up. Calm down. Tone that shit down. We ain't dealing with that shit today. And I guarantee you, they'll get off the fucking train or they'll go to another fucking car. Or they'll sit there in silence and they'll keep looking at me like, who the fuck are you? Why? Because I understand who the fuck I am. I understand the power that we possess. See, it's like when Jesus showed up. Joshua showed up, and he went and saw the guy that they named Legion, the guy that had many demons, that was cutting himself, trying to kill himself, and screaming and crying and just carrying on. And when Jesus showed up, Legion shut the fuck up. When Jesus showed up, all those negative entities shut the fuck up. When Jesus showed up, all those negative entities, man, they stopped doing all the bullshit. They understood his fucking power. They understood his fucking authority. And they had to bow down. They had to submit to his fucking authority. He didn't walk up to him, I'm king, and I'm da. Jesus didn't have to say shit. They recognized his fucking authority. We've got to grow the fuck up. We've got to understand who the fuck we are. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. Man, I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.